Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome everyone to the October meeting of the Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Commission. And to start things off, I want to call on one of my heroes, Dr. Gloria Bonner, to lead us in the prayer and pledge. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Please join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, give us this day our daily bread. Lord, guide us in our thoughts, our words, and our actions toward one another with kindness, compassion, and understanding. May we find peace within ourselves and spread it to those around us. Bless this meeting to your will and to your service. In your Son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bonner.
Welcome.
So we'll kick this meeting off. Do we have anyone here from the community that would like to make any kind of public comments or ask any questions? There are none. So first order of new business, if you'll look in your packets and see the minutes from our last meeting and take a minute to look over those, and I'll take a motion that we accept those, I hope.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. We don't have to take roll anymore, so all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? There are none. Thank you so much. Okay, next item on the agenda. Nate, you're going to give us a financial report?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, thank you. A few years ago, we began doing this where we bring just kind of a monthly recap of where we stand in our current fiscal year. And then since we haven't met in a couple months, this is the end of year for fiscal year 24. So this is how we closed out performance for fiscal year 24. We're very pleased. We've done well in many areas. Our staff has worked really hard to increase some revenue as much as possible and decrease some of our expenses. And you can see by facility, I put on the screen here, I've started bringing this shows by facility, just a 9-year trajectory of where we've been and kind of where we're going. So this is by facility. You can see the facility at the bottom, and this is just kind of showing you trend data rather than anything else. But if I go to the next one, this shows us kind of what I call our budget performance. In the gray area is going to be our budgeted expenses, and the blue line is our actual expenses versus the yellow area, which is our budgeted revenue, and then the orange line is our actual revenue. So we're under our budgeted expenses, and then you can go out to 2025, and it just shows you kind of where we're budgeting for next year. We've lessened our operating budget for next year, made some tweaks and adjustments, and I think our revenue is going to be higher. We're just going to keep on making that trend go up. So that's just a very high level. I always am here to answer any questions, but I wanted to give you just the data that we do and provide for how we close out the end of the fiscal year.
Very good, Nate. Any questions for Nate? Thank you. Looks very good. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, next item on the agenda, Mr. Eddie Sanders going to talk to us about new program for the Patterson Community Center.
Mr. Chairman and Commission members, we thank you so much for being here today and listening to us. We're requesting an implementation of a spades tournament for the recreation program at Patterson Park Community Center. I want to give you a little bit of background and help you understand why we want to implement this particular tournament. Patterson Park Community Center has had a successful bingo program for the last 13 years. with an average of 22 in attendance, held twice a month from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Patterson Park Community Center has had a successful pool tournament for the last 13 years as well, with an average of attendance of 10 to 12 players, held every other month on Friday evenings from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Both programs have been catalysts for building community among our seniors as well as our adult populations. We would like to implement a spades tournament at Patterson Park Community Center due to the success of our existing programs. There has been interest from patrons in the community in providing a spades tournament at Patterson Park Community Center. And the game of spades is a popular card game among adults with great potential for growth. The game of spades allows for critical thinking, competitiveness, and fellowship with patrons from our community. The spades tournament will be held in the game room at Patterson Park Community Center. From a scheduling standpoint, the tournament can be scheduled every other month opposite the pool tournament, beginning in October on Friday nights from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Copies of the rules, which we'll have a copy of the rules at the tournament, will be available for each participant in the spades tournament, and also refreshments will also be provided for the participants. The cost for the spades tournament is the general admission, which is $3 for seniors and $4 for adults. And we're recommending, or it is recommended, that the commission permit the recreation program at Patterson Park Community Center to implement a spades tournament beginning Friday, October 18th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions about the implementation of a spades tournament? We're requesting that this commission allow us to do that. Wanted to see if you had any questions.
I have fond memories of learning to play spades in the James Union Building during my college days. I'm surprised to hear there are rules to that game.
There are rules. There will have to be rules. There will be rules to make sure that we keep everything running smoothly, but there are rules. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Given the inquiries on this, how many people do you think will be participating?
Well, that's a great question, because when we put our heads together, we looked at different scenarios, and we'll have things set up in brackets. If we have 4 teams, we'll have a 14 bracket. If we have 6 teams, we'll have a 16 bracket. If we have 8 teams, we'll have an 18 bracket. So it'll be a single elimination tournament. So based on how many participants we have forecasted having different brackets for different teams. So it's all going to depend on how many people that we have. But again, we have all the brackets set depending on the number of teams that we have. So we're prepared for that depending on the number that we have for the single elimination tournament.
If you win the tournament, what's the prize for winning the tournament?
Great question. The prize for winning the tournament is going to be a gift card, and they'll have their name stenciled on a plaque.
That's awesome.
I move to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? There are none.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eddie. So will there be a champion each meeting or each month, or is it kind of an ongoing thing?
Every other month, there will be a new champion. Now,
okay.
if you come and you win in October and come back again in December and win,
Okay. Dr.
but
Bonner?
you'll have to play me. So
Dr. Bonner doesn't know too much about the rules, so.
She might get disqualified.
thank you all very much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on the agenda. Rachel, you gonna tell us about the Christmas parade. Is it that time already?
I am. It is that time already. We're excited. We've got our annual Christmas parade. It's a long-standing event in the community. In 2021, Parks and Recreation took the baton from our community organizers to organize and to run the parade, and we've learned a lot in these couple of years that we've had it. So. This year, we're proposing that we raise the entry fee. So it was a flat fee for all of our registrants at $10. This year, we would like to go up to $25 for our civic scout groups, school or church, and then a $50 registration fee for our businesses. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions for Rachel?
So moved.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? There are none. Fee change. Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
I can remember many times with the scouts, being in the back of the parade just takes forever to get on out there.
It does take forever. It's very popular.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, Bart, it's BOGO time.
I think we missed item
Did I
number
miss one?
5. Yes.
I have one more for you.
Okay, yeah, Rachel, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Hang on, Bart. Rachel, tell us about the Lions Club.
Okay.
Big changes there.
Sure. Lions Club building is a venue at Cannonsburg. It's a very popular rental space. Several years ago, we upgraded, and we just find that it's a very popular and still affordable place for rentals. And so just looking at our fee structure and comparing it to other parks and recreation facilities that offer pretty close to the same amenities, we'd like to get it a little closer for our rental fees. So the current fee was $30 an hour for Monday through Friday, and we would like to recommend that that goes up to $40 per hour. That's going to be before 4 o'clock. Anything after 4 o'clock would be $60 per hour, and then our popular Saturday and Sundays at the $60 an hour rate.
Any questions on the Lions Club fee changes?
I move approval.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, Mr. Bart.
Mr. Chairman and members of the commissions, I'm here today seeking approval on our annual buy one, get one free holiday sale, which we have offered, it's hard to believe, 17 years, and this has been highly successful in helping staff retain the customer base and also bringing in our new customers. The staff would also like to offer the sale beginning on Monday, December 16th, 2024 through Sunday, January 19th, 2025, and ending at 5 p.m. With the purchase of the pass, we'd also like to provide free passes to those buying the monthly or yearly passes, so they may share the free passes with those in the community, whether it be their children, family, or Christmas presents. Also, if a person has a pass already and they cannot buy one during this time frame, we can let that they can go ahead and purchase this, and we'll give them a voucher. We use the blue, and Patterson uses the red, where they can take it and come back when their pass expires and have their pass reactivated. So that's a good thing we do for our customers. With that said, the staff respectfully requests approval of the annual BOGO holiday sale along with the free passes according to the BOGO pass purchases.
Any questions for Bart?
Make a motion for approval.
Second. Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? There are none. Thank you, Bart.
Eddie, I'd like to, I can't remember very well, but who was the Grand Marshal of the Christmas parade last year?
It's the highlight of my life. It is the highlight of my life.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bart. Next item on the agenda, got some changes at Bradley Academy. Susan?
Hi. We would like to make some temporary decrease in hours of operation at Bradley Academy Museum in order to focus on some repairs to the building. Upcoming repairs will be addressed in the CIP funding and processes. However, some cataloging and archive work needs to be done before we have that construction done. In order to do this, Disruption of the museum space will be unavoidable, so we'll be doing some things in there that makes the museum, we need a little more time to work with that. The proposed temporary hours will be Friday and Saturday from 10 to 4. Rental and appointments will be scheduled as needed, so if someone wants to rent on Tuesday and we're not open, we'll be available. If we get a call for a tour, if we have something available during those times and we haven't started construction, we will be more than happy to accommodate anyone that's coming in from out of town that does want to see. The fiscal impact is we'll be decreasing staff hours and operational cost until we have fully completed the repairs. Are there any questions?
Thank you for being such good stewards over the programs and the facility itself. That is a part, it's somewhat of a centerpiece to the historical value to this community. So we greatly appreciate your sensitivity and awareness to the need to preserve that.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Very good. Do I have a motion that we approve the temporary change in hours?
Move approval.
And a second?
Take it.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? There are none. Susan, you're still up. You're going to give us a cultural arts update.
Yes, I'm very excited about all the things Cultural Arts is doing right now in the city. Our visual art program is participating in about 4 or 5 classes every week. So one of the ones I want to talk about is our Advantage pop-ups. We changed the format of our Advantage Arts program, so now we are going to Miracle League and doing pop-ups there to encourage participation and input from the community that we're serving with Advantage Arts. So those have been very successful. We meet them on Miracle Field twice a month right now. With performing arts, we just finished Moana Junior, which was very successful, and we just, and we're getting ready for Beauty and the Beast Junior. We had 103 kids audition for Beauty and the Beast Junior. We ended up casting 60, and we had to turn away 43. So our program is growing, and I'm very excited about that. For those 43 that did not make it, we did offer them another class. They're going to be doing a pre-show. So they are meeting with me once a week, and we're going over some basics in theater and going to perform before the Beauty and the Beast show that's coming up in November. We've got coming up some other things that are very exciting. We have 4 homeschool students that made it into middle school mass choir, which is a big choir that's countywide. They have to audition to get in, and we help them with that. Next month, I hope to bring you, we have been invited to participate with the Spotlight program with TPAC. And that's it's a very big honor, and we're very excited about getting that proposal out to you next month and talking about all the things that encompasses. Coming up, we have the Heritage Festival at Bradley Academy Museum, October 12th. We have Barfield Bash, October 25th and 26th. Beauty and the Beast is coming up mid to late November. The Christmas parade that we're a part of, the Christmas at Patterson, is December the 14th, and we would love for y'all all to come out to that. It's very exciting. We are continuing our partnership with Bradley Academy Elementary. They come in for about a month every year and rent the facility and do their shows and have classes in the theater during the day. So we're on campus with them, and we love having them come over whenever they need to, and that's very exciting for us. And we're also continuing our partnership with Tennessee Valley Winds. We have them come out 3 times a year to do their concert at the Washington Theater. I just wanted to let y'all know, do y'all have any questions about what Cultural Arts is doing?
It's a bunch. Any questions for Susan? Very good, Susan. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Lots going on. Plenty for the community to do, that's for sure.
It's true.
Next item on the agenda, an annual report for the St. Clair Street Senior Citizen. We have Mr. Mark Owens here today. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mr. Commissioner and members of the commission. I'd just like to start by saying, Dr. Bonner, I too got my chops in spades, but at the KUC instead of the James Union Building. And the only rules were, there were no rules. So, everybody should have a copy of the annual report. This is the annual report that we have to turn into GenRC, one of our major grant holders. And I'm very proud of this year because we've increased in everything that we've done. The number of trips, the number of programs, the number of hours of programming. One thing I'd like to point out, if you turn to page 6, and that's the senior center statistics, the total number of event sign-ins was 83,817, which is an increase by almost 500. What it doesn't show is we actually hit the 1 million hour mark, which means we had so many programs that people wanted to come. When they scan in and they pick a program, it adds up. So we finally hit a million hour mark. So I'm very proud of that point. We on an average, we average 238 per day, which is, Monday through Thursday, usually around about 340. Friday and Saturdays, the weekends, grandparents spend time with their grandkids and family, so our numbers go down a little bit, so it lowers the average. Total number of participants was 2,293, which is up 112 from the previous year. Number of volunteers is 52. We're currently at 48 now for the year, 3 months into this budget year. So our goal is to hit 100 volunteers. So hopefully we'll hit that. And if you go down to the very bottom, one of our main partners, which is Meals on Wheels, they served over 70,748 meals to the community and the conjugate seniors that come to the senior Monday through Friday. They're one of our major partners. We have a great relationship with them, and we hope to continue with that. Do you have any questions?
Questions for Mark?
What type of activities are the volunteers involved in at the center?
Trip escorts, our dances, our plays. Right now, we just started Ambassador Club, starting off with 2, and they give the tours of the center. When new members come in and sign up, we always give a tour and show them everything we offer. Miss Pat and Miss Betty, they do a wonderful job just showing them everything. We have a health expo tomorrow, which I invite all y'all to come from 8 to 12. Get there early because parking will be packed by 8:30. So we have I think we have 38 volunteers for that tomorrow. We also take volunteers that just aren't seniors from the community. Different businesses may volunteer for bingo, called bingo. We have different games, The Price is Right, which we named something else. It's not Price is Right. It's something similar. But just different things. Anything that we offer, we try to have a volunteer for.
Any other questions? Mark, these statistics speak for themselves. I mean, you guys are doing an outstanding job there. Look at all these programs that you have, and congratulations on your 1 million hours. That's what an accomplishment that is. So good for you, and thank you for what you and your staff are doing for the community.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, Lynn Caldwell is going to give us an update on programs and events.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Wanted to wrap up a little bit of the end of our season since we haven't met in a while. We had a great summer. Our camps were very successful. Lots of large events. We had a really great summer. Wrapping up with Miracle League. We've got that going on right now. We've got another game series not this week but next week. So if you haven't made it out to that, you still have time. It's a great time. was going to go over some of our fall events, and I think Susan covered a lot of them, but I'll just go over those again for you. And then I also gave you the Q4 event guide so that you've got a listing of all the things that we have happening in October, November, and December. But coming up next, we've got Frightensburg, which is October 18th and 19th, and that's our scary village out at Cannonsburg. We have Barfield Bash, the 25th and 26th. We have Old Scream Road as part of that as well, on October 25th and 26th. We have Harvest Days, that's at Cannonsburg on October 26th. And then we also have the Fall Hayride, which is at General Bragg, and that is on November 1st. Was also going to let you know that Cultural Arts has the Beauty and Beast show, and that's November 21st through 24th is when that is. And again, if you have not seen one of their shows, they are amazing. You'll be blown away. They do an excellent job. A few other things that we have coming up, we are hosting the TRPA conference in November, and I know you've heard us talk a lot about that. That's the Tennessee Recreation and Parks Association. So we'll be bringing hopefully about 350 attendees to Murfreesboro, and we're really excited to just all work together and showcase our city and everything that we do here for them in Parks and Rec. And then also just continuing to build our brand, getting involved in different community events and helping to tell our story. One of the things that we are adding, if you follow us on social media, on Outdoor Murfreesboro, we've been spotlighting Volunteers of the Month. So just kind of interviewing them, getting a story so that everybody can see just the different things that our volunteers do. And then we also have started with St. Clair. I just did it this week, so it'll come out next week. But just really going and talking to some of the participants there and meeting the people, and they've just got some incredible stories, and just kind of sharing that with the public and the community as well. Any questions?
Questions for Lynn? Same to you, Lynn. Thank you, and Susan and all y'all staff. I mean, there's something to do every few days in this town, and something cool to do every few days. So I hope people are taking advantage of it. I know they are, and I hope that more people do so. So thank you and your staff for everything.
Mr. Chairman, it blows me away when we talk about the amount of things that we offer now at our facilities in the park system. We can run data on it to show the increase, but that's due to our leadership that's here today. We've got all of our superintendents here. I've asked them to come, and when we talk about the end of the year report, just in case they have any, if you all have any questions specific to them. But just kudos to our staff. We've got the best team you could ever imagine.
No question about it.
Before we do a golf update, I was going to ask, I just wanted to provide 2 construction updates, if I could, or project updates. The tennis and pickleball construction is scheduled to be completed mid-November. So upon completion, we'll have 6 pickleball courts, 6 tennis courts. Really looking forward to that being another premier facility that we can offer, and of course add more pickleball, which is needed. And then Veterans Park, we have a bid date of November 25th. We might beat that by a week or so, but right now it's slated to go out for bid November 25th, and that should getting us, if bids come back within budget, hopefully a late 2025 completion.
Very good. Good news there.
It's
good news on.
Fun to have a bid book almost complete for that project. We've waited just a little bit.
Great. Okay, Mr. Turner.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Old Fort Golf Course reopened on August the 30th. The course is in excellent shape. If you're a golfer and haven't been out there, you need to get a tee time if you can, because they've really been covered up. We had a ribbon cutting ceremony, minus the ribbon, but had speeches from the Greens, the course superintendent Trey Adams, and Mayor McFarland had a short speech, and also from the architects. And I think the main thing that came from the architect was that they came in, the contractor came in a month early and came in under budget, which doesn't happen often. We were then able to upgrade the driving range, the practice range. In fact, that work is still going on, or it was Monday. They were still working on the concrete pad and the turf that goes on the pad. They were still working on that Monday, and I'm assuming they are about through with that. But the course is in good shape, and you need to play it if you're a golfer.
Great.
The greens are just absolutely beautiful.
And you got new grass on the greens.
Got new grass, it's Prism Zoysia. It's only course in this in the area that's got it. Now, there's some courses in East Tennessee that have it. But it's very true roll on the ball.
Leroy, you put it on it yet?
I've been to the new range, but I have not played it. I was there, the course was opening back up on the 30th. I was there that Monday.
There you go.
And talked to them, and they were very excited about the fact that they were going to open that thing up. And I've heard good things from people that have played, so it's good.
Very good. Okay, we're getting down to, we're through with our agenda. Is there any other business? I always like to ask Thomas, so Lynn mentioned the Miracle Field. We got one more week.
Right, we're off this weekend due to fall break, but we'll pick up the following weekend. I think that's the 12th, 13th, Friday and Saturday. And that'll be the last games for the season. But we are having an all-star game when we have those delegates coming in from the conference, so we can let people across the state experience that and see what we do here in Murfreesboro. So
Very good. If anybody hadn't gotten by for that, please do so. It'll make your day. I drove by a couple of Saturdays ago and I looked over there and there's Thomas standing there right in the middle. So he's easy to pick out too. He's the one with, not because he's tall, he's got the big smile on his face. So. Thank you, Thomas. If there's no other business, we'll stand adjourned. Thank you.